So I was trying to understand what it was about this portfolio process that was taking so long for me to accomplish. I was so excited when I got started. I was so excited to share it with everybody, the world. And then I seemed to get stopped in my tracks. Well, was it because I took a traveling job and I wasn't home? And when I was home, I had 2 grandbabies at home with me most of the time. Uh, was it jet lag that kept me so tired? Was it the old writer's block? Was it because of the magnitude of reading material that I had soaked up that was too many authors to mention? Was it because there were so many great instructors that there were too many to mention? Was it because I had exposed a lot of my personal life in the creative nonfiction area, and I was out there on a domain exposed? Was it the fact that I had just bitten off more than I could chew with? Ooh, I heard something in the weeds. With an after-school program for children? Was it the weight of having witnessed all that I had working in K through 12 for several years and leaving them behind? Was it the fact that, can you guys hear that? I'm at Rutledge Falls in Manchester, Tennessee, and I'm about to go down here. Was it the fact that I couldn't get Zoom to record on the equipment I had with me? Was it the fact that my car broke down and I couldn't even go over to the college and present it to my committee? So I rolled up in a ball like a little baby and threw a fit about that. Was it the fact that I had family members who were in traumatic situations? Was it my environment at home trying to help some of these people? Was it that I was going through, was it the fact of my age? I'm getting too old to do anything, to change careers, to change lives? Was it, what was it? I couldn't put my finger on it. Was it just the magnitude of it that would not, this big baby wouldn't come out? Was it the isolation I was? Was it the busyness of my new job? Which, by the way, has been a tremendous experience. I feel really blessed to have done that. And by the way, this portfolio defense is at least 2 days past due, overdue. Was it? And every time I just knew I had it. I knew I had it. It wasn't happening. Oh. All I know is that I have to defend it. I have to defend the fact that through my master's at the University of Arkansas, Little Rock, I gained something that I really can't explain too much in a short amount of time. I gained, here you go guys, look at that. Isn't that something? Okay, sorry. I had to stop and talk to some people over there. Coming up from down there. I'm not going down there. I'm going to sit down here and talk to you guys about this portfolio I created. A website. I created a website because I thought it'd be a good idea to comprise sampled writing and sampled online writing instructions and the resume, the Writing to Heal program, which I did kind of ditch off to the side for probably a later time, and the after school program. Sorry guys, that is just amazing. Anyway, you know, without the creative nonfiction genre that I found at UALR, I would never have dreamed of it. I mean, I have written some true stories, mostly poetry, screenplays, and fiction, but never anything in that genre. And it can be so beautiful. So I do share some stories on there, some personal stories about my experiences in the broken systems of the medical field and K through 12, which we all know. There's no secret about that. 51,000 educators walked away. Used to be that you'd hear about a school shooting and it'd be a big deal. Now it's becoming common news, and that should not be in a nation. That should not be common news. I wrote, what was the name of it? What would Aristotle say? To target my friends in the black community and dig at a root of black on black crimes to try and get at all of the crimes with youth nowadays. And I know it's a rhetorical question. Rhetorical questions are where ideas come from. And without ideas, we get nowhere. We don't move anywhere without planting some seeds. So that's kind of what Elbows Cooking and Writing is about, is breaking down writing into planting seeds, your ideas. Bring your ideas with you, and we will actually grow them, physically grow them, and on paper grow them. And it has been proven time and time again by therapists, by counselors I interviewed throughout the process of researching how to incorporate that into K through 12 system as a part of the curriculum, which there's no time for, to help children, to save their lives, actually. Peter Elbow was the one who came up, well, I don't know if he coined the term free writing, but he practiced it in his profession throughout teaching composition, and he also allowed students to write in the mother tongue, and he saw benefits of it, and he was the one who came up with comparing cooking to writing, which sort of sustained me throughout, him being one of the first readings I did throughout the program, the Master's in Professional and Technical Writing at UALR. I learned that I loved to write at UCA, but it seemed too self-absorbing, so I went towards psychology. But, oh, mosquitoes. But it would only be at the end of the program at UALR that I would learn that it's not self-absorbing at all. It is something that is to be shared with others and to be used to better others and to give others a voice in a way that they might not otherwise get one. And so I felt really strongly about these issues, and I just really didn't know how to present how strongly I feel about it. Well, not sure who that is beside me right here. And I know this is a very non-traditional way to do a portfolio defense, but I'm a very non-traditional student by now, and I don't know how else to get in touch right now. So, and it's not like I've been out here having a lot of fun on these travels. It is work. It's work. It can be stressful. And while it is a job, it's something we all have to do, but it did lead me far away from my career, my future. I felt like an airplane with nowhere to land. I felt like I had gone way off course. And I did maybe, but sometimes maybe that's necessary to find our way back. What I did learn mostly is that without writing, without practicing writing, without teaching, without those two, I'm not me. So it is something that I will have to continue to do. I don't know who all to thank. All I know is that, and I don't know how to express this to anybody else wanting to seek a master's degree, but I can tell you that it makes you stand up taller. It gives you a different frame of mind. It gives you power. Somebody else coming. Hold on.